Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my returning subscribers, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. So we're going to get into a reading today. It's been a very busy day. I was actually hoping to do this a lot earlier than I've actually had chance to, but here we are, and we shall see where your energy is today, what is coming for you today. Now, I keep getting called to do something about what is hiding in plain sight, is what I'm getting. What is hiding in plain sight for you right now? So this could be that you are focused heavily on perhaps one area of your life right now, and there's something else that is about to happen, but you don't see it, you're not seeing it just yet. So this is hinting at something that is coming in. So if you're watching this video, it's because maybe your subconscious is trying to get a message to you, or spirit is trying to get a message to you. Something is trying to get a message to you about what's about to occur. So first of all, let's pick one of these cards which has words on it that just explain maybe what kind of area of aspect we're looking at. So let's see. There's too many come out there. Though we do have illusion and magic. Do you know, I'm going to keep them out. Illusion and magic, but I'm going to get another one as well. So illusion. Now you may have seen perhaps dragonflies. Maybe you've seen a dragonfly and that's unusual for you because, well, they're not around as much now that we're heading into autumn. But you may have seen one, or a butterfly even, but in an unusual surrounding, in an unusual place. Maybe you've seen it inside a shopping centre or something like that. But it would have been unusual for you to have seen it, or it landed on you or something like that. It's something unusual about either a butterfly or a dragonfly, which try and think back to where you were at the time. Where you are. Where did that sound come from? Where you were? Where you were at that time. What was happening in your life at that point, you know, what environment were you in, and who were you with, who were you around, if anybody. It's interesting, this card comes out as number 6, which is the Lovers. So there may have been some kind of choice, some kind of decision to be made at that point in time, because you were unsure. You're unsure about something, and I feel like this is what this message is about, is and magic coming out with it. It's almost like you feel that there's been some kind of hocus pocus going on. It feels like you're not sure if there's a trick going on, like you're trying to catch something out. Now, platypus coming out as women's wisdom, this is talking about your intuition. I always think platypus, they're always very strange creatures, aren't they? It's like, what actually is it? Is it a duck or is it a beaver? I don't know. So that's the illusion, isn't it? It's like, what am I seeing here? What actually is this? And it's sort of like in the back of your mind, but you don't want to look at it because you're like, maybe there's a fear that what you're enjoying right now is actually an illusion and it's not real. And maybe you feel you're enjoying it because there's been some kind of magic that's, you know, bewitched you in a way. That's what it feels like, you know. I'm here to tell you that you haven't been bewitched. That's not what's going on here. But there's a feeling of that. It's like, why can't I stop thinking about this? Or why is this constantly on my mind? And again, I'm getting that energy of, I keep hearing like waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's like somebody could be really happy, really enjoying something. But instead of actually really enjoying that event or whatever it is that's happening, they're waiting for when it's going to end. It's like they're waiting for when this is all going to get screwed up instead of enjoying the moment, you know. Okay, it might get screwed up, but then it might not. But if you're not kind of living in the moment and enjoying it, we have another one here that's adding up as 6. So the number 6 may be relevant to you as well. Maybe somebody lives at number 6. Or the 6th of the month could be significant as well. I feel like the 6th of September was significant actually for some of you. Something about the 6th of September, I don't know what day of the week that was, but that might be significant to you as a date. I said that like date as in perhaps you did go out on a date. Let's see. So I'm going to get into your runes now. Nordis, this has come out a few times today, actually. I say that a lot, don't I? There is usually a riding energy with the runes for the collective. So I have like the same collective but on different platforms. So it's sort of, the same kind of message can come out several times. But we have something about this restriction. And today I've been feeling this sort of energy of, it feels like congestion. So this stifled energy of maybe things not being unclear can lead to muddied thinking, can lead to feeling restricted, can lead to feeling like you've got a cold coming, like that kind of, I can't breathe properly, I feel congested, I feel like I just want to rest. Okay, and Athala. So there's something long term about this. There's something that feels like this may have been a situation that's been going on for some time. For some of you, I feel like this feels like something, it could be to do with family members. For some of you, that you feel you're stuck in, like you can't get out of this, you can't not do this. Now, for some of you, that might be a situation where you're looking after somebody if they're unwell or they're a family member, or you feel obliged because they are a member of your family. Now, for some of you, this could be to do with money as well. This could be to do with helping somebody else out financially, and you're kind of like, there's some illusion around that. Perhaps you're asking yourself, or you're starting to ask yourself the question, like, am I actually helping this person, or am I enabling this person? And for some of you, there feels this energy of some kind of relationship where there's a desire for, I keep seeing like a long-term kind of thing, there's a desire for a commitment of some form. But then that illusion of like, is this real though? Is this actually real? It's almost like second guessing whether it's right or not. It's almost like a feeling of somebody feeling trapped in situations, but there's different situations. So it's not going to be the same for everybody watching this. But there's a particular situation in your life where you're feeling trapped, you're feeling stifled by it, and you're not sure how to deal with it. Now with Yera, this is signaling that this is some kind of cycle that you're going through, okay? I feel like you've been here before, and I feel like you've been here for a number of years. It's not like it's a short-term thing, but you are starting to realise it and recognise it. And when you get those thoughts and those feelings of that stifledness, or waiting for that shoe to drop, I feel like you're getting quicker at catching it. And each time it happens, you're getting more expressive and faster at realising that's what's happening here, that's what I'm doing. So it feels like this energy of what is hiding in plain sight right now is that things are going well for you in certain areas of your life, and you'll know, whatever you were watching this video for, it's about that particular situation that's on your mind. Now, things are going well, but there's this fear of this isn't real, or there's some kind of illusion around this. So that's what I'm picking up from here. Now, we've had the 6 twice, so I feel like this could be, for some of you, choice in relationships as well. Choice to do with a partner. Maybe you're stuck between a couple of people or something, and you're not quite sure what you can trust and what you can't. Purse, pay attention to your finances. So going back to what I said before, there's a collective in here that I feel you are helping somebody out financially, and you are starting to realise, actually, I don't think this is good. One, for you, I don't feel you are expressing fully how you feel about this, and it doesn't seem like there's a real communication about the when and where this is going to be paid back. It's almost like feeling like there's kind of a bit of a wavy energy to this. So just be careful with that one. And there's a need to express if you are helping somebody out. Maybe you need to recognize and set a boundary there if you are giving way more than what you're receiving back. Okay. Mice, discord amongst friends or family. So yeah, this is that energy again. I do feel it's definitely coming through now as this, you're doing something out of kindness, you're doing something out of trying to help somebody, which is lovely. However, you're trying to help somebody but losing out yourself. Okay. And that might be difficult, especially if it's a family member, because you may be wanting to help this person, but there's other ways that you can help them without giving them money. Yeah. And beware of self-delusion. So we're going back to that illusion on there. So there is going to need to be some kind of communication here with this person as to actually, like, I can't keep doing this for you. So maybe seeking out ways that you can help this person, or ways that they can actually help themselves, would be better than you just giving them everything that they want and desire from you. Okay. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So in this energy of you wanting to help somebody else, wanting to see that they're all right and doing for them, you maybe need to take a hold of the wheel for yourself. There may be another area of your life where perhaps if you don't take the wheel, things are going to spiral out of control, and you're going to kind of see results of that coming through in the future. So, you know, you may be trying to help somebody else here when actually you need some of that help for yourself. Because ultimately what you want is happiness. And I do sense that there is an energy of when you started to illuminate what is hiding here in plain sight, it gives you the opportunity to decide or discern what is the right direction for you from there. And the direction is leading to happiness. Okay. Great passion. Now that kind of popped out and then came back out again. You desire happiness and passion. It's like something that you can't live without, that you really want. And for some of you, I feel like in helping this particular person, you feel like you're getting that. But this is where you have to recognise, is this an illusion or is it not? If I stopped giving this person what they want from me in a physical way, don't mean in that kind of way. What I mean is like helping them out with money, or helping them out with a living space, or helping them out with something external in that sense, then you may find that you start to realise they're actually not really bringing much to you other than an expectation for you to help them. Okay. Yeah, spear, heartache over what you no longer have. There will be that realisation then of, actually, what am I really getting out of this? And that's the question for you during this reading, is what am I getting out of this? Not that it's all about what can I get from somebody else or anything like that, but it's about balance. It is about balance. And sometimes we have to break things in order to realise and recognise our worth, realise and recognise what we need. Bell, announcement. Okay, so something is about to change for you. I can feel that. And you've started to recognise where the illusion is. Maybe watching this video has helped to clarify a few things on that as well. You know, if this resonates with you and the words I'm saying sound like a situation that you're in right now, then hear me, because things are about to, you know, that big bell is about to ring. That means it's almost like time is up. time is up in this particular situation. It's time for movement. What is that movement going to entail? What's this? Ah, okay. So yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. So like we said at the beginning, that congested feeling, that congested feeling, that feeling of like, you know, you're stuffed up. It's stifling, something's stifling you and making you feel held back. It's making you feel like you're not quite fully embracing your creativity. You know, there's so much to you. There is so much more that you could be doing for yourself, but you are locked down by, I feel, somebody else's energy holding you back. You can release yourself from that. Okay. But like we said before, it will entail an element of heartache. But is that temporary? Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. This is the Fox. Again, I'm getting that energy of you're feeling like there's something perhaps a little bit suspicious, or something just feels off with a particular situation in your life right now. And what you really want the most is happiness and passion. You want to feel like you're in control of the wheel, and you just don't right now. And it's like you're going along, allowing things to unfold, allowing things to happen. And this is now your opportunity where it's like, okay, I don't want to feel tied down. I don't want to feel frustrated by this anymore. I'm going to take control. Yeah, there's work ahead. I mean, this is because you're having to teach yourself what is good for you and what isn't. You know, maybe in the past you've just gone along with things. Maybe in the past you haven't really looked after yourself very well, but these days you're starting to look after yourself much better. And this is one of the things, is mentally, you know, allowing yourself to express, what do I need? What do I want? What works for me? Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So there is this issue, there's something in here that it doesn't feel nice, because it feels like, got tiger on the top there as well, doing something risky, taking a chance. It feels like you've got a difficult conversation to have. There's something that needs to be expressed here. And in having that, you're either going to find the magic in it or the illusion in it, but you will know everything. You will see everything, because you're going to stop giving the external stuff that you've been given. So you're going to stop giving the money. You're going to stop giving, you know, allowing someone to take advantage of your kindness, basically. And when you start to do that, things will become a lot clearer, because this is about you following your path now. You know, some bridges do need to be broken in order for something better to be rebuilt. And this is you taking that risk of being sort of like, I actually have the ability to say what I need and what I want. Yeah? Don't doubt yourself. So let's see what the tarot cards are telling us about this situation then. So of what is hidden. See if we can get some clarity on this. Oops. Dropped all of them. I'm going to pull that one as well. Okay. So what's being hidden here is that there's a feeling of somebody not having enough enthusiasm or inspiration around something that they feel that they're offering. So this could be what somebody's bringing to you is like a small offer. You know, maybe like we said before, if you have lent somebody some money and they are drip feeding you it back. It's like, oh, well, here's a couple of quid. That's all I can afford right now. But then you see them going off and having dinner with their friends or something like that. And you're like, I don't know about that. It's like they're not really paying attention to your needs. They're not really seeing that actually that how frustrating this is for you and what your needs are. Okay. And it's almost like you're watching this person or other people around you kind of doing all the things that they want to do, and you feel like, well, I can't do that. and that's because you are giving too much energy into this particular area. Yeah, and it's kind of dampening your own inspiration. It's blocking you from having new ideas, being influenced by things that are positive for you. It's really kind of blocking your energy in that sense. So this particular situation, it might not be hidden to you anymore since you've been watching this video, but it's definitely to do with a person in your life, which would say it's somebody so close to you that it could feel like a family member, or could be a family member, or could be somebody that you are in a romantic situation with. Because this energy is almost like a challenge. So it's like almost like you don't fully trust this person, and I feel like somebody else that doesn't fully trust you either. So you're both kind of keeping defences up, and it's become a little bit of a competition almost. But it's unsettling you because you want that passion, that happiness, and you're kind of feeling like you're investigating things. We have the Chariot energy as well, which is interesting because the Raven and Magic, that's adds up to 7 too, which is the number of the Chariot. So there's something in the background that you maybe have set an intention of things being exposed to you, of whatever is hidden from you to be revealed, to be exposed. Whatever this is, there's victory in it for you, okay? It's going to create balance. It's actually going to help you to recognise your shadow aspects and your light aspects and embrace them both. This is the energy of the Chariot for you today. And this is going to be happening quite soon as well. I feel like around the beginning of October, the first week of October, you're going to see this, what's been hidden from you, is going to change. But I feel like it's you taking some action on this that's going to create that change. Yeah, I feel like you're going to bring up something from the past. You want to talk about something from past that needs to be discussed. I feel like you've been holding back on this, not really expressing it. And there's an element of needing to talk about something that's quite heartbreaking for you, maybe very difficult. It's very from the heart. There's a vulnerability to it. If you're afraid of bringing this up to a particular person, if you're afraid of saying this, because it almost feels like some of the things that you're doing for this person are, and I hope I'm saying this right, but it's almost like out of guilt or out of some kind of shame that you think you need to feel, but you don't. Like this person does not expect that from you. I feel like they are waiting for you to actually express this, you know. Yeah, because it's, again, blocking your transition. This needs to be uncovered. This needs to be lifted, and it comes from you. It comes from you expressing and communicating what it is that you are thinking and feeling. Because for many of you, it feels like there's a fear of saying that in case this person thinks that you are clingy or thinks that you are just being obnoxious or being funny or something like that, but you're actually just expressing how you feel. And I don't feel that this person is going to take that in a negative way, in a bad way. I feel like they're going to hear you, and I don't feel that they're going to feel, they're not going to feel great about feeling like they've taken advantage of you. I don't feel like they're doing it on purpose. Okay, and Judgment. There's a realisation coming up on this, and I feel like through a conversation there's going to be a realisation of, that's lifted my spirits. That's actually made me feel not congested anymore. I don't feel tied down. I don't feel frustrated. I don't feel stuck. You're going to elevate something within your spirit through having this conversation, through saying, you know, look, I can't give you this anymore. I can't keep giving this. And this is what I would like in return from you. You know, there's a conversation about balance. and about feeling like this energy of, you know, am I happy? Do I feel happy? I do feel happy, but there's something that is stopping me from fully embracing that. And just talk about what that is, you know, just saying exactly what that is. So again, if it is to do with the money situation, it needs to be expressed. Yeah, you're feeling vulnerable about this. It feels like you are going to be opening up and expressing yourself in a way that, in a vulnerable way, that you have struggled with in the past. But your intuition is kind of, I feel like you've already almost spoken this a couple of times. You've almost said something, but then pulled back, but then didn't open the conversation. Have no fear. Okay, we've got the Four of Cups in reverse as well. So it's like, you know, there is no more dwelling on this, no more sort of waiting. It needs to be spoken. Okay. So what do you need to do? What do you need to do right now? Okay. You need to make some kind of transformation here. It's time for a new chapter. It's time for you to let go of the past. Release whatever it is from the past that is keeping you in this stuck energy. So again, if that is to do with a situation where you're giving money, it's only through stopping that, making a change to that, that you're going to get this rebirth, that you're going to get this new chapter. Because right now it feels like you're juggling two different things at this time, and you've kind of like blocked yourself off from it, but now you're asking yourself the question, why am I doing that? What needs to stay and what needs to go? So what is your final outcome here? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about you going, no more. I can't keep giving you something that actually isn't helping you. It's making things worse for you. And I'm not going to indulge you in what you need anymore, especially if it's not reciprocated. Okay, so this is you taking back your power, your personal power. That High Priestess again. Yeah, this is, you are being guided. Things are being uncovered. It's like a veil's been lifted. And in that veil being lifted, and especially in October, you know, we get closer to Samhain, Halloween, the veil is starting to lift more around that sort of time. So things do become more visible. The unseen becomes seen. And you are starting to catch the breeze of this. Something feels like a trick. Something doesn't feel genuine around here. And again, for some of you, it might be that you're just not used to this level of happiness and passion. So you might be maybe looking for, where is that shoe going to drop? That is definitely one of the collectives that's in here. But for some of you, this is where you are enabling or helping somebody that is taking advantage of that help, and they're not ever going to help themselves for as long as you keep helping them. Okay. So this is about knowing where you need to protect yourself, where you need to place what you need to do for your own energy. Okay. And just recognize and realize, like, I'm going to stay in my own little bubble right now and allow these things to happen around me. I don't need to get involved. Things that you will need to walk away from. You know, it's not been destroyed. It's still a burning light. It's still there, but you've got a different light to head towards. Something much more freeing. That's too contained, too restrictive, too congestive. and you've been to it many times, whereas now it's like moving back towards freedom, the sunshine. You know those cycles, but you're not fully attached to them all of the time. Okay, let's get one last card for you in this reading. We have the Two of Cups. Now this energy, I feel like this is what you are being guided towards, and we got that happiness and great passion, didn't we, that came out together as well. This is what you are manifesting, and this is what you are going to receive. But you had to go through some lessons first. You had to go through some situations that called on you to open your heart. And I feel like that is what is going on right now. So you are discerning right now, okay, what is actually draining me, what is taking from me and not giving back, and then realizing actually what is showing up for me, what is consistent with me, that is in my life. You will see that energy. So I was looking for the Two of Pentacles then, but I think I put it back. We did see it briefly, didn't we? But it is that kind of juggle sort of energy. It's stifling, it's too much. You don't want to be juggling, you want to be balanced. Okay, if this message resonates with you and you would like a personalised reading, please do get in touch. My details are down in the description box. I'm also offering 2 question readings at the moment, so you can email me your questions, and they're £10 for the 2 questions, okay? And I will respond to you as soon as I can, usually between 2 to 4 hours, sometimes a little bit longer than that, but I don't like to leave it too late for you. So thank you very much for watching, and have a blessed day.